This here is my no-hit 100% kill run of the Ultimate Doom on Ultraviolence. Check the description for the rules that I'm following. Do check out the end of the video for outtakes. This is E1M3, Toxin Refinery. Are you ready for things to get more crazy in this run? Well, the opening to this level really answers that question with heck yeah. So as you can already see here, one of the big problems is the pinkies and the spectres. If they both rush you at the same time in here, you are screwed. You need to try and get the shotgun as quickly as you can. It will help you to mow through all these hit scanners because there are imps, there are zombie men, there are shotgunners, there's a spectre, there's a pinky, and this level does not let up from here. I've learned from past experience to get rid of those barrels because if you try standing in front of it, the enemies can shoot them. This room in particular now is kind of crowded. It's got a lot of imps and a lot of shotgunners in there, and that room there with the switching has a lot of imps in it, so you really want to make sure you try taking those out before you go down there. You will need to go down there if you want to kill all the enemies on this level, which is why I'm being very careful here, because there is a shotgunner down there. If you're very unlucky, he can get a shot off on you. But yeah, I think I've killed them all here. There is a zombie man at the top of those stairs, which you at the top of that lift, which you have to be really careful about. But this secret area here, which leads to the yellow key, is jammed packed with shotgun guys and spectres and zombie men. And the best thing to do, I found, was just to back out completely and to just let them come to you. Because if you try staying up there, you will probably get shot from one of the wings when you're not looking. As you see there, they will take shots at you. It's all about minimizing the damage, minimizing the danger to you. And yeah, that's a lot of enemies that we've just cleared out there. There is a spectre around this corner, I think. There he is. I think we got rid of all the zombie men in this area, because sometimes the zombie men wander where the yellow key is. Now we have to go into where the health pickup is in here. There are about half a dozen imps down here. They shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, especially if you just stay on the stairs and back away from them like this. They can't really hurt you because, well, imps aren't hit scanners. The health's a bit useless in this run, but what we do want is the rocket launcher out of here. You've got to be careful though, because there are some hit scanners in there, and they're probably going to pop a shot off, one or two. The problem as well with this is that if you want to get back in there, you've got to run around like this. So yeah, it's about taking them out from distance and not just rushing in headlong. But yeah, I think we've sorted this out here. Good for us. Now, the rocket launcher, very much needed. We are going to go in here because this gives us access to the chain gun. Obviously, floor damage doesn't count in this run. Did I kill the zombie man? He must have... yeah, there he is. He's on the floor there. This bit here is frustrating, but it's frustrating because if any of the enemies, like behind the enemies you're shooting, try to get you, you probably won't be ready for it. So as you can see here, I'm letting them come to the door rather than going and facing them. The problem with this bit here with the pit in the middle is that the two spectres take a lot of attention, and there's a bunch of zombie men and shotgunners who like to pop up and wander from right at the back. If you're really unlucky, one of them will stand in the shadows and will shoot you from there. It's important to just get rid of everything as we're passing through. There's a shotgun around the corner here, and there's two here behind this pinky. Don't know how his friend didn't wake up there. I'm guessing he's having a very tiring day there. This room, not so much a problem, provided you get rid of the two zombie men. There are 4 imps in this secret area here, but the rocket launcher will save us from that. So you can see here, I'm thinking about chain gun ammo. That's my main concern. We're not going to open the secret there on the left that would have given us a look down. Instead, I'm going to take out these guys by running down the middle here. The rocket launcher is just the best way to deal with this, because if I try to shoot these guys from above, they'll probably get a few attempts in on me. Yeah, this bit is not ideal because obviously hit scanners can hit you from any distance. Luckily the rocket launcher did its job there. The rest of this room is mainly just imps, so it's not so much of a problem. But yeah, the imps in here don't really pose much of a threat as long as you keep distance between you and them. We open the exit door here, grab the 3 rockets up here. We will not be exiting through this exit. We need to kill all the enemies on this level. I would argue the bit coming up now is probably the most difficult of this level, just because of how many hit scanners are in this one little area here. So when we open this door here, we're going to be alerting everyone in here that we're here. Yes, that sounds pretty obvious. But in Doom, sometimes like enemies don't get alerted as you'd expect. So yeah, get rid of those. It's important that we cover the 2 doors here, because the zombie men in the next room will start flooding into here once we go in there and shoot. Now, it did happen to me several times where I went around the corner there to try and shoot at the shotgunners / zombie men in the next area, and they popped shots off at me all day long. That's just how it is at this point. You've got to be very patient, and you've got to be willing to sort of back out if you're not feeling totally confident. I wasn't feeling confident here, because it lets the zombie men and the shotgunners wander in. You can see I'm eyeing up that secret, but I just don't think it's the right time right now. I'm very nervous here, and this is just blind luck. If the shotgunners want to get a shot off here, there's nothing I can really do to stop them. All I can really do is pop my head around the corner, take a few shots, and then back out, because they all congregate to the right here, and they don't really leave that unless I go in there to sort of draw them out. I can hear there's some still in there. Okay, so we got rid of all them. Now it's time to get rid of the imps up there. Not a huge problem. It's just important to get rid of the imps here, because I don't want to do the next bit, which is really unfair, and then fail here. I'd rather have just, got rid of this out of the way. This bit here, the yellow door, is frustrating for the wrong reasons, and you'll see why in a second if you've not been in here for a while. We take out the imp here. All the enemies that we want to kill here are beneath us outside these windows, and there are hit scanners, there are imps, so all we have to do here is wander up to the window and they can get rid of us. So what I'm doing here, I've got the invisibility on. I'm hoping that that's enough to make them miss me, and yeah, I'm just taking shots at them, and it's done. That last bit in particular is very luck based. You can get very unlucky there, just getting caught out, but at the end of the day, that's not my problem. This was recorded on my Twitch stream, and if you want to check out my Twitch stream to see the live commentary and react live as I'm doing this, do feel free to give me a follow. This outtake is a good example of why you need to track your enemies, because I shoot the shotgunner here, I get rid of the pinky down here, thinking everything's good, and then I sneak around here thinking I'm being really clever, and I lose sight of the shotgunner, and there he is. This one here shows why the spectres are an absolute nightmare, because I'm putting all my focus on getting rid of the spectre. I don't notice the shotgunner come into the room, and yeah. This one's more unfortunate because the zombie man that's down in among the imps, I don't see him, I don't have time to clock him, and he gets a nice free shot in on me. This one I'm just really careless in. I'm trying to herd all the enemies through the door here. I get a bit impatient, try taking them all on, and then I forget there's a barrel there and end up walking into it. And here's one of the few times where an imp actually causes me real problems because I'm not focused on him, and yeah, ow.